Water is flowing out of the Folsom Dam auxiliary spillway. It all has to do with maintenance on the power plant. The work is expected to take several weeks. And Live Copter 3 is over the spillway right now. The Bureau of Reclamation says during this time, normal water releases will have to be made from the spillway gates at Nimbus and the Folsom Dam auxiliary spillway instead of the normal path through the power plant. But to be clear, the lake is not losing water. It's at about 420 feet above sea level, and that's where it's been since January 23rd.
Routine releases are critical in keeping our water supply safe. KCRA 3 meteorologist Heather Waldman joins us live now from Folsom Lake to explain. Heather.
And the water coming down that auxiliary spillway, as you guys just said, is part of that natural release. And it's all part of making sure that the water levels in the delta stay where they need to be in order to keep salinity levels at safe levels.
The delta is like the heart of California.
And the lifeblood of that heart is the water flowing through it. That water supports a huge portion of California's agriculture industry, provides drinking water to communities throughout the state, and plays host to a complex ecosystem of wildlife.
The delta is one of the hot spots of biodiversity on the West Coast.
So ensuring there's enough good quality fresh water flowing through the delta is a top priority for water managers and conservation groups. Part of maintaining that quality means regular releases from upstream reservoirs. And during periods of drought, like what Northern California is experiencing now, even more water needs to be flushed through the delta region.
With less water flowing into the delta, ocean salt water tends to penetrate further inland. And so we actually need to pump more water through the delta or release more water into the delta from the reservoirs in order to push back that saltwater front.
That keeps downstream aqueducts clear in order to keep seawater from contaminating drinking water supplies.
If that area were to become salty, it would take at least 2 years to regenerate those freshwater conditions.
The Delta Stewardship Council says that a combination of engineering and restoration can help prevent that kind of situation.
There are thousands of acres of wetland restoration that are planned or are underway currently, and also a lot of discussion among agencies about how to plan wetland restoration to be more resilient to a changing climate.
And again, even though the sight of water coming down that auxiliary spillway is unusual, it's still part of routine water releases done at Folsom. Again, this is tied to maintenance being done at the power plant, but I did confirm with the Department of Reclamation that that released water is indeed going into the delta to help keep the water levels where it needs to be. Live in Folsom, I'm KCRA 3 meteorologist Heather Waldman. Back to you.